Everybody, we are back at the Wisconsin Rapids job, just finishing up. We have to install a little bit of the base and then buff out the hardwood floors and prep that for the final coat. So I'm going to show you a little bit around of what it looks like so you can have an idea if you have any wood floor refinishing that needs to be done or anything like that, definitely give us a call. So you can see the big difference in, how the floor looks. It's not quite completely done, but for video purposes, you'll, definitely get a really good idea of what it looks like. We just have one more coat to put on these wood floors, and then, it's going to be wrapped up. So, it looks really nice. This was all covered underneath. You can kind of tell a little bit of a difference between exposed hardwood and some that's been covered up, and that just shows you the nature of maple and how it changes color. But overall it looks really nice, and we're just gonna finish installing the base shoe that we've been working on here and stuff. And so I just want to tell you a little bit about our process with final coats. So what we like to do when we're on a final coat of any job, if it's a refinish job, if it's a new wood that we're sanding and we're prepping for the final coat, here are some of the things that we like to do. We go around and we hand sand around the edges because our machine doesn't reach that, and we want those edges to be as smooth as the rest of the wood floor. So then once we're done doing that, then what we do is we take a buffer and we buff the floor to knock down any raised grain. Now the raised grain is from water-based finish or products that we use on the floor. So that smooths that out. Then what we do is we go around, we vacuum off window sills, base, make sure the area is as clean as possible so that once we're done, you can just move in. And so then once we're done with that, then we vacuum the whole floor. And then after that, we wet tack the floor. So that removes any fine particles off of the floor so that you get a really smooth finish, because we like really smooth finishes on a floor. That's one of the things we like to do. And so then once we're done with that, we roll a coat of finish on. And then that's our process through that. And you can move furniture back in about 2 days. You can walk on it generally next day, depending upon the wood floor finish that you choose. And then 7 days for rugs. And rugs are a little bit longer just because the finish needs to cure. Unless you went with the UV finish that we do offer, and the UV finish is instantly cured and you don't have to wait for anything. So that's one of the advantages. If you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to comment on the video. We would be more than happy to get back to you. Or you can reach us at 920-279-7871 or 715-869-6420.